Hello Tudor, it's Granny. I'm going to read you another story. This time it's about Minibeasts, all the little insects and things in the garden. At the bottom of your garden you might just hear a sound. A chirrup from the treetops or a scuttle on the ground. If you step a little closer, maybe you can see a ladybird, a dragonfly, a beetle, or a bee. Where's the beetle and where's the bee? There's the bee. And where's the beetle? Down there. The sun is in the sky and it's a lovely summer's day. The Minibeasts have seen you and they want to come and play. The snail. We're famous for slithering slowly, but wouldn't you also be slow if you had to carry your whole house on your back wherever you wanted to go? And the slug. We're sticky and we're slimy and we haven't any bones, so we hang out under flower pots and shelter under stones. What's next? Worms. Worm. I wiggle and wriggle down into my hole, and then when I want something scrummy, I munch a few mouthfuls of marvellous mud. Do try some, it's really quite yummy. And now we've got a spider. I love to wake up in the morning when my web is all covered with dew. It's such a fine sight when it glitters so bright. Don't you think it's beautiful too? The spider's web. Then we've got flies. The fly says, my eyes are big and orange, and my body's black and fuzzy, and I fly around your house all day, just being very buzzy. Bzzz. Beetle. We've got these two feelers on top of our heads, which wiggle and help us to see. And we scuttle around without making a sound. Can you scuttle as quickly as me? The earwig. I like to feed on tasty plants and trees that have gone rotten. But the weirdest thing about me is these pinchers on my bottom. Oh, funny shape. We've got a stick insect. It just looks like a twig. I'd rather not be eaten, so I've got this brilliant trick. I cling to leaves and branches and pretend that I'm a stick. He's hiding, looks like a stick. There's some ants. The ant says, we ants like to work as an army, which means that we do things together. Just watch how we carry these leaves to our nest. You must admit that it's pretty clever. Caterpillar. I bunch on the leaves in the garden, then slowly I spin my cocoon. But now I must sleep, as I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly soon. Caterpillar turns into a butterfly. The ladybird. How many spots has a ladybird got? Look at my back and you'll see. I know that I've got quite a lot. Why don't you count them with me? See the spots on the ladybird? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spots on the ladybird. Here's a centipede. Hello, I'm the centipede. How do you do? I'm as friendly can be. Now, which of my hands would you most like to shake? I've got at least 30, you see. He's about to eat a strawberry, I think, in the garden. A bee. There's nothing more brilliant than being a bee. You may think it sounds a bit funny, but you'd shout hooray if you lived every day in a hive full of heavenly honey. There's the bees in the garden, just busy making their honey. Bzz. Dragonfly. My wings are like shimmering rainbows and my body's a dazzling green. Of all of the animals here in this pond, surely I must be the queen. A pretty dragonfly in the pond and the flowers. Grasshopper. We grasshoppers do enjoy jumping, as our legs are incredibly strong. And when we're not jumping, we rub them together to make the most beautiful song. Chirp, chirp. Did you like those mini beasts? What a lot there are, flying, crawling, slithering, and jumping oh so far. Some live by the water, and some live in the air. And some like living underground and finding food down there. But now let's leave the garden. We can come another time. Which beast was your favourite one? I bet you can't guess mine. They're all going to bed. Night time. Night night, beasties. Night night, mini beasties. I hope you enjoyed that, Tudor. Bye just now.